Hey guys, it's me, iDubbbz TV. Oh, fuck, did I say iDubbbz TV? I'm sorry, I meant Filthy Frank. Oh, God, did I just say Filthy Frank? I'm sorry, your comments got me a little confused. Got me a little quirky though, if I do say so myself. It's kind of quirky. Frank is dead. Your Papa Franco died for this faggot to make the same music that I slit my wrist to, and there's nothing you could do about it. So today I'm going to talk about something that I've been meaning to talk about for genuinely the past 4 months now. I may not look like a doctor, but little did you know, and little did I even fucking know, I am a doctor. I have a certificate in fuck you, I'm a doctor. A victim will complete. Oh. I didn't do that. I didn't do that. Bangle, bangle, bungle, I'm so happy in the jungle, I refuse to go. So I decided to stop watching videos of girls pissing themselves and beating my cock violently. What is that, Mr. Banana? Yes. For some weird reason, I could never get my words out the right way, but I think after it being a reoccurring topic in my life, just something that I've been dealing with, I finally found the words. I sat down and I just fucking did that thing where I fucking shit and vomit. My words are coming out like diarrhea in loads. You might be asking, Potato, what are we gonna talk about today? I'll tell you, you little retard. Come over here. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Victim complexes. Now, just what is a victim complex? I need to pull up the definition. According to this website that we could all trust, victim mentality is an acquired personality trait in which a person tends to recognize themselves as a victim of the negative action of others, and to behave as if this were the case in the face of contrary evidence of such circumstances. Now, this is about to get really bad, so I want you, if you're back home, I want you to put on your protective gear. I've got my protective mask, I've got my protective helmet, my protective goggles. Please make sure that you're wearing protective gear because it's about to get toxic. It's about to get real toxic. So if you keep watching, I'm gonna show you everything you need to know about people and their victim complexes. Right now. Victim complexes are the types of people who are always right. You can argue with them for hours and hours on end, but they'll find a way to either make you give up or make you think that you're the crazy one and somehow they are on top in this situation, or the victim in a situation like this. You'll either stop fighting or think that you need to be signed into a psych ward. When in reality, I'm positive that these people have no souls whatsoever. If I were Shane Dawson, I might even say that they're sociopaths with how manipulative and good they are at switching situations up. These motherfuckers would throw anybody under the bus or literally use any other excuse as to why you shouldn't blame them and why you should be on their side, instead of actually taking the blame or owning up to responsibilities. So let's use a few examples. By examples, I mean real shit that I have dealt with in real life. Real things, real people, real Potato. One time Potato fell in love. Yes, I have cancer. Yes, I'm still very salty about it. And yes, I want to die. But that's besides the point. One of the toughest conversations, one of the biggest fights that we ever had consisted of one piece of it going specifically like this. Baby, please don't leave me. You can't leave me. Like, I don't understand what's going on. I really like you. I was ready to spend my whole, just please, can we talk about this just for 1 second? Do you not understand, retard? I simply am struggling with school and very suicidal and been trying not to kill myself. So I don't want to do this anymore. Whoa, what the fuck? Holy fucking shit. Jesus fucking Christ. Are you gonna kill? Oh, you're gonna kill yourself? Holy fucking shit. Holy shit. Oh my fucking God. Jesus fucking Christ. You're gonna do that? You're gonna kill? Fuck, what the? Yeah, that's it. That's some next level shit. Now at the time, I was way too heartbroken and lost in the sauce, my nigga, that I didn't really get angry. I was simply in my bag and crying about how I wanted it to work out. But god damn! When I sat down and thought about it, I remembered that a week prior to the situation, I was in the bathtub slitting my wrist while listening to Oprah by Tyler, the Creator. I mean, we all got our shit, but I wasn't about to bring that up as an excuse for somebody to leave me. for me to detach from something because, again, we're all going through our shit all the time, right? Why would I have brought that up to her? I personally don't throw occasional pity parties for myself like a fucking faggot. Yeah, I have depression. I'm depressed. This isn't a gag. I've had depression for a while. Your boy was diagnosed with depression at a very young age. But I'm not using it as a leading cause in a fucking argument when it could simply just be talked over. What are you, fucking retarded? A lot of times, people with victim complexes have a really fucking odd habit of putting themselves through situations and then still choosing to complain about how oppressed they are or sad about such situations that I just threw up. A little bit of Wendy's, a little bit of 4 for 4, or still have the nerve to complain about something when they put themselves through it. Does that make sense? Me throwing up in my mouth interrupted it a little bit. I'll just type what I meant if it didn't make any sense. The second that they're the ones getting fucked over, the second that they're the ones coming out on the bottom, their life sucks. Everything sucks. It's not their fault. The world is out to get them. Everybody else is a rude asshole who deserves to die. The world is cruel, God is cruel, life is cruel. And if you know a hoe, you probably know she going through that shit too. Now don't get me wrong, I love hoes. And there are a lot of girls who just like to have fun, but are fully aware and in control of the fact that shit happens, and they're also ready to expect the worst or anything in situations like being a hoe. Pretty much logical human beings who use their brain for once. But there are a lot of girls who want the hoe life but can't take the heat. Get out of the fucking kitchen. Ha, I guess you don't belong in the pit. I guess you don't belong in the kitchen anymore. Ha, you get the joke? You get the joke because girls belong in the kitchen, but they don't because they want to. It's not funny. I knew someone in this really recent situation that consisted of this girl coming around and telling me that she was upset because this guy frequently hit on her and would say inappropriate things to her, and that it was annoying and pissed her off. And I was like, God damn, fuck this creep. Like, I'll pull up with the skirt and the Glock. You know, nigga shit. But while she would come and complain about this guy being such a creep and an asshole, she would entertain him by hanging out with him in her own time that she could have literally been doing anything else, or just catch rides with him and talk to him and continue to Snapchat him. What sense? What sense does it make? What sense does it make? You're so upset and annoyed by the fact that this guy won't hop off of you and leave you the fuck alone. And at the same time, you are spending your own time with him and literally being a retard. That's it. That's all I can say. You're being a retard. You're retarded. How could you complain a situation when you've been adding fuel to the fire this entire time? Not only making yourself look like an idiot, but then making me think that this guy is a complete douchebag or a predator when, for all I know, maybe he's a cool guy. Maybe we could crack a few cold ones with the boys. Maybe we could do something cute and fun like that. But I wouldn't know because you made him out to seem like he's some fucking predatorial creep who's trying to fuck you in the ass without your consent. Without your consent, he's trying to fuck you in the ass. Yo, fuck off, cunt. I don't feel bad for you. You're not a victim. You're just a fucking idiot. Now you're probably wondering, Potato, why is it that you're only talking about girls? Well, honestly, I'm not sure if this is just something that girls are prone to, but if you think about it, the difference between men and women is that men are kind of just dumb, and women are fucking evil. They're snakes. They use their intelligence to slither through any situation that's brought to their attention that they don't want to answer honestly to. Many know of the victim complex, and they use it to their advantage. See, the difference between me, I'm God. I'm a man with a pussy, so I know what it is and what it ain't from both sides of the story, you know what I'm saying? You know, I know how girls are. I know how they work. I don't make the rules. You know, and let's get a little off topic here on something that I'm gonna say for another video. But a lot of people who are gay, a lot of gay girls specifically, they like to have this really weird ideology that once when they're done with the idea of dating men, women are suddenly angels, precious beings from above, whom are warm, precious cinnamon bun rolls that you cannot hurt and I will protect with my life. You know, some ooh-woo faggot shit like that. Now, are girls beautiful? Yes. Are they angelic? No! No, they're literally the devil in disguise. Why the fuck do you think pussy's so addicting? This victim complex? This is their trump card. This is their fucking ultimate Rasengan. This is their fucking this is their they're fucking all for one. Because the second the tears come out, the second that they magically grow depression and anxiety back like a bunch of fucking tumors, is the second that you are about to fall for their absolute bullshit. And that's gonna be the second you realize that being a lesbian isn't just the greatest fucking sunshine rainbows thing on planet Earth, you fucking wannabe bubbling bitch. I'll save roasting you wannabe faggots for another video. For now, let's stick to the victim complexes. Lastly, it's not to say that men's brains haven't evolved somehow over time enough to be able to use this victim complex to their abilities as well. But you know, the way that society was brought up, you know, who gives a shit when men cry or show any types of emotions and feelings? So it's a little bit harder for their feelings in general to be taken seriously, for them to even be able to use a victim complex, which is pretty fucked up in its own. But because of this, a lot of men are just used to owning up or saying, yeah, I did the thing, or yeah, let's just figure this out, mano y mano, right here and right now. You know, they don't mind to pull their pants up and fix a situation when it's time to fix a situation. Luckily, in this world, there are a lot of girls who are cool enough to also not use or abuse the victim complex. I've met a lot of them, and I'm friends with almost, I think all of my friends who are girls don't pull this bullshit on people as far as I'm aware of it. You know, people who just talk like normal human beings. But that's rare to me at this point. I don't know, maybe I just attract retards. Maybe I'm just a beacon for retards at this point. Whatever. I've never met a girl who's happened to like other girls and who has also happened to not have a victim complex. But if you're out there, and if you're watching this, and if you're into blue-haired midget dykes, I'm coming for that ass. Now that we've gotten through the basics of victim complexes today, we're gonna bring in a very special guest. We got in touch, and after she sailed here on a raft through her victim ethot tears, she managed to get on the show. So I'd like you all to welcome Ethot Elizabeth. Fuck, I have AIDS. Hi there, my name is Ethot Elizabeth. Thank you for having me on this show. I've had a victim complex ever since I was in high school, I believe. My mom used to tell me that I needed to get my shit together, whether it was like to get a job or to clean my room or to stop bringing so many men into the house. But once I started threatening her with suicide, I would just shut that shit right down. Because, you know, she's genuinely worried about me if I'm threatening suicide, therefore she can't say anything to me because I always make it an issue. I mean, if I were to kill myself, it would then be in her hands. So even though I don't go to school or have a job, I stream on Twitch, and if anybody hates me or if everybody hates me, my white knights who have never seen what a titty looks like will always love me. And they will always support my Patreon for extra pictures of my ass that nobody asks for. Oh, except for them, because they've never seen an ass before, and I suppose this is the easiest way for them to see an ass. Not my problem, I'm getting paid. I've been using my tactics on men for a while now. Literally, they're so retarded and forgiving. They have nothing better to do than to be forgiving because they'd rather not suffer the wrath of a totally hot, super cute girl, as opposed to, I don't know, standing up for themselves. Fucking faggots. I cheated on one of my boyfriends with this girl, and when he found out and confronted me about it, I hung myself. But my fat ass broke the rope after a little bit. Either way, the cops were already on the way, so it's not like anyone could do anything. Little would I know, this all happened in my favor. I was admitted to a mental hospital for trying to commit suicide. After spending all of that time there and making phone calls back home about how broken and depressed I was, when I got out of the hospital, nobody could tell me shit because they were so frazzled about the situation at hand. That included my boyfriend. Suddenly, he couldn't confront me about cheating on him because there were bigger fish to fry. I mean, think about it. Is my life not more precious than my boyfriend leaving me because I fucked him up and ruined his self-esteem? Of course not. Tragic. He was so good to me too. But I only really care about my personal pleasures and gains. How do people have hair? How do people have hair? My face is fucking itching. How do people have hair? How do people do this? How do you finger your asshole with this? How do you do that? I don't understand this. I don't understand. My face, the shit won't get out of the fucking way. I love having a victim complex. I pretend to be miserable and actually depressed But it's all a front. It's just the missing piece that helps me live the trifling life that I was born to live. Also, I may say that I care about other people so that I can seem sympathetic and like I give a fuck or have feelings, but in all reality, I don't. Not unless you're benefiting me in some way, shape, or form. And thanks to the normalization of depression, I can simply use that as an excuse for all of my impulsive activities. After all, it's only part of my plan. Thank you, E-Thought Elizabeth. Now before we finish off today's show, the call to action, solving all of this. What can you do to a person with a victim complex in your area? Well, nothing. You literally can't do anything. If you try to do anything, here's what you'll get. An automatic block on all of your social media accounts, every single account that you own. A call-out post and some trifling blackmail in attempts to drive your entire career or identity into the ground. A lock of your hair, it will go missing. You are now a subject of brujeria. Some stupid bitch who's just actually dumb enough to fucking kill herself. And the list goes on. So in all reality, we can't win, fellas, and there's nothing you can do about this epidemic. Just watch the cancer spread and grow. One last thing I want to say is that if you're one of the unfortunate people who are suffering from a victim complex, it's not too late to change. It's not too late to turn your life around. It's not too late to look and realize just how retarded you're being. Put your phone down. Look in the mirror and ask yourself if you really are satisfied with your life, or if you just enjoy being a cunt. Well, you guys, that ends our video for today. Leave a like to abolish the victim complex. If you leave a like on this video, you will abolish every victim complex, every E-Thought, every boy who's too pussy butt hurt to deal with their problems. Everybody with the victim complex, you will kill them, you will murder them, you will abolish them if you just hit the like. Don't forget that. Hitting the like on this video will absolutely do that. If you have a victim complex, please subscribe before you get abolished. Just hit the like, please hit the subscribe, please follow me on everything, or I'll kill myself.